Thank you. Now we are moving to the second aspect of the question. We have 5 questions. The other time we solved 3, 1, 2, and 5. We decided to pick 5 because I know that the calculation is not much, unlike 3 and 4. So we want to go into 3 and 4 now. Question number 3 says that log root 512 log 5 log square root 152 base 4 root 2 is equal to y. Please, I want us to pay very keen attention at this level because of this question we want to work upon. So that means we have this one to be, just come up by saying root 125. Root 125 is equal to 4 root 2 all to the power of y. Everything. So now from what we have here, I think the next thing for us to do is to find the square root of both sides. When you want to square the 2, we are going to square it. And by the time we want to square it, that means we have this. It will be square both sides. Square both sides. So that means we have square root of 125 all into square. You do it this way, is equal to 4 root 2 square. Don't forget that we have a y there before. Our y is still there. We have our y there. We are finding, we want to square both sides, which is y. Then we will also square it. Now, look at this. We will get it solved by, just let us wait and see. Then this one will now be, we have root 512 into square is equal to 4 square, then root 2 squared. That is what we have. Then all into y. We have used our 2 to square both sides. So that means we have 2. We cancel the square root. The 2 here, this one, we cancel this. Why this one, we affect this one. Then our next, what we have is 512 rather, is equal to this one, 4 raised to power 2 will give us 16. 16 with times 2 into 2, all into y. We are still having that our y there. So the next thing is, how can we get a number to this? That will be 512 is equal to 16 times 2 will give us 32 raised to power y. So this is what we are having. Then let's break the two numbers into power of 2. So we have 2 raised to power what? That will give us 512. We have 2 times 2 will give us 4, times 2 will give us 8, 2 will give us 16, then we have 32, 64, 128, 256, then 512. So that will be 2 raised to power 9 is equal to 2 raised to power 5. Don't forget we are still having y. So the next thing we have 2 raised to power 9 is equal to 2 raised to power 5y. Because the two of them are power, then you multiply them. So the next thing is you have 2 cancel 2. So you have 9 is equal to 5y. So y is equal to 5 is equal to 9 over 5. So our final answer will say y is equal to one whole number 4 over 5. That is all about that. And let's go to the second question. The second question there says where we have the log, we have log 4x plus 3 base 10 minus log x base 10 is equal to 1. This is what we have. This one is having 2 log. Then we are going to solve it by the law or rules that govern logarithms. So that means we will say log 4x plus 3 base 10 over log, because it's minus, that will be division. Log x log x base 10, that will now give us is equal to, whenever you have 1. 1 means log 10 base 10. Whenever you have a number as its own base log, it will be equal to 1. So here we have 1. So from what we have, we now have log, we can now put it under a bracket, 4x plus 3 over x, close it, is equal to, this one will now be log 10 base 10. So from here now, we can move on by saying log 10 cancel log 10. So what do we have? We have 4x plus 3 over x is equal to 10 over 1. So we can cross multiply. So we have 4x plus 3 is equal to 10x. Now we can collect the like terms. So that will be 4x, bringing this one, minus 10x is equal to minus 3. So that means what we have there, we have minus 6x is equal to minus 3. So from what we have, minus cancel minus, we now have 6x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 over 6. Then x is equal to 1 over 2. So we are still moving on to the second aspect of the logarithm that talks about the SS3 class. That is the last aspect of the logarithm, at least for the secondary school student. So by the time we get there, we'll explain better. Thank you. God bless you.